Now we are going to see identity for addition. Now we are going to see identity for addition and multiplication. 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers. Okay, I'll repeat once again. 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers, additive identity for whole numbers. Okay, so first one, 0 is called an identity for addition. Okay, so whatever the number you add with 0, so you take any whole numbers. So 7 is a whole number and 0 is a whole number. So 7 is add with 0, you can get the same number. That is what 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers. Okay, so 7 plus 0, you can get 7. 5 plus 5, 7 is a whole number and 0 is a whole number, you can get the same number. So 5 is a whole number and 0 is a whole number. If you add together, you can get the same number, 5. 0 is a whole number and 15 is a whole number. If you add together, you can get the same number, 15. So this is what 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers. So both are same. That is addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers, both are same. Identity for addition or else additive identity for whole numbers. So both are similar, both are same. Identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers, both are same. That means a simple, you can understand the concept very simply, and that means whatever the number you add with 0, whatever the whole number you take with 0, that means you add with, not take with 0. Whatever the whole number you can take. Otherwise you can say, you can take any whole number, then you add with 0. So 0 is a whole number, and also you must take any whole number. You must take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. That is what. So take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. That is what additive identity of whole number. Otherwise identity for addition of whole number. So this is what. Again I'll repeat, 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers. That means you can take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. For example, 7 plus 0, you can get 7. 15 plus 0, you can get what? 15. 100 plus 0, you can get what? 100. 1 plus 0, you can get 1. 25 plus 0, you can get 25. 50 plus 0, you can get 50. So you can take any number. 35 plus 0, you can get what? 35. And 65 plus 0, you can get 65. 99 plus 0, you can get what? 99. 1000 plus 0, you can get what? 1000 plus 0, you can get 1000. So you can get any number, you can take any number, you can take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. That is the meaning of the what? Definition or property. 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers. I'll repeat, 0 is called an identity for whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers. Next one is what you're going to do. So this now it is a what? Identity for addition and multiplication. This is for multiplication. So this is addition. Okay, this is addition. So this is also identity. This is also identity for addition. This is identity for multiplication. So I have told you already, you can take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. This is the identity for addition. What is identity for multiplication? Means you can take any whole number, multiply with 0, you can get 0. That is 7 into 0. That means you can take any whole number, multiply with 0 or multiply by 0, you can get 0. That means 7 into 0, 0. That 100 into 0, 0. 1 into 0, 0. 25 into 0, 0. Then 1000 into 0, 0. 35 into 0, 0. And 75 into 0, 0. Even 10,000 into 0, you can get 0. 1 lakh into 0, you can get 0. That is what. This is the identity for addition of whole numbers. We have seen. This is identity for what? Identity for what? Identity for multiplication. Identity for multiplication of whole number. Identity for multiplication of multiplication of whole numbers. This is what. So I think so identity for addition and multiplication is nothing but you can take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. First property. Second property, you can take any whole number, multiply by 0, you can get 0. This is a second property. This is what identity for addition and multiplication. Example, I'll tell you very clearly. 7 plus 0, you can get 7. 5 plus 0, you can get 5. 0 plus 15, you can get 15. Then 0 plus 100, you can get what? 100. You can get the same number. This is what? Identity for addition of whole number. Now we are going to see identity for multiplication of whole number. Identity for multiplication of whole number. That means you can take any whole number, multiply by 0, you can get 0. 7 into 0, 0. 5 into 0, 0. 15 into 0, 0. Then 100 into 0 is also what? 0. And 1000 into 0 is also 0. This is what identity for multiplication of whole number. The next one is 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole numbers or multiplicative identity for whole number. That is identity for multiplication. Okay, multiplication. 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole numbers or multiplicative identity for whole numbers. I'll repeat once again. 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole numbers or multiplicative identity for whole numbers. That means what is the meaning? So 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole number. You memorize this statement. Okay, 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole number. That means what is the meaning of the definition or what is the meaning of the property means? That means you have to multiply. You can take any whole number. For example, 5. 5 is going to multiply by 1. You can get what? 5. That is what? So, okay. That is, you can take any whole number, multiply by 1. You can get the same number. 7 into 1, you can get 7. 1 into 12, you can get 12. 1 into 100, you can get 100. 1 into what? 1000, you can get 1000. That is what 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole number. I'll repeat once again. 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole number. What is the meaning? You can take any whole number, multiply by 1, you can get the same number. That is, example is 7 into 1, you can get 7. 1 into 12, you can get 12. 1 into 100, you can get 100. 1 into 1000, you can get 1000. 25 into 1, you can get 25. So this is the second rule. 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole number. I think so you understand the identity for addition and multiplication so very clearly. So 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers. Otherwise we can call it as additive identity for whole numbers. So you can take any whole number, add with 0, you can get the same number. You can take any whole number, multiply by 0, you can get 0. So 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole number. That means you can take any whole number, multiply by 1, you can get what? The same number. That is the what? Identity for addition and multiplication property. So that's all the property of whole numbers. So go through the videos once or twice. You can understand the concept very clearly.